Oh my god. to Redbeard Survival and Outdoors. This is not a typical gear review or video I would typically do. We have I wouldn't even say polar, it's more of a Siberian weather system coming in. So I figured it'd be a great time to bust out the stove, see how this does. I'm not using wood tonight. I didn't have enough time to get everything going. Just using the thing we have here. It's like a compressed fire log. Man, I tell you what, when I first did this review back when I first got it, it was all right. Now it's too small. I need something way bigger than this. I mean, the stove, I think, is a little, yep, it's a little, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a little much for what I'm needing. So, just remember, just like with any stove, you need to let it heat up. This thing hasn't been used since the middle of last year. So it's got a lot of dust in it, got a lot of spider webs in it. But this stove for this tent is way too much. Like, way too much. If that's even a thing, even possible to have something too much. The cot that I got's not going to fit in here. There's no way. This is just too small. I mean, I'm sitting on a chair right now, hunched forward, but it's just too small. I mean, I guess it would work in a pinch. What's up, guys? Night 2 in the tent. I got it's actually a fan LED light for it. I know the first little snippet you're going to see on here was me just talking shit about this stove, or not stove, but about this tent. It wouldn't be bad if I wasn't so big. I just need something bigger. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do. It did stay warm in here. The stove I'm a little irritated with. There's a hole in the top, and smoke comes out of it. You know, I didn't really notice it when I had it out. I didn't notice it the first time I did a burn in the tent, but I for sure noticed it last time. So what my plan is today is Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday. We have a huge storm coming in Thursday. It's going to rain all day tomorrow. I think what I'm going to plan on doing is being out here for the brunt of it. So maybe bring something out so I'm not sitting here hurting the whole time. But tomorrow I'm going to bring out some food. I'm going to have this thing going. I'm probably going to start this stove right when it starts getting dark. That way it gets warm in here and stays warm, because we have that Siberian vortex coming down, and no clue what we're going to get yet. So as always, stay at the ready, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, guys, this is the night. This is the night we're supposed to get the Frigidaire. I got the stove going. Just barely trying to keep some of the little bit of heat that I can in. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's raining pretty good right now. And waiting for the snow. So here in a little bit, I'm going to make dinner, make an egg, put it in with the dinner, and sit back and enjoy a couple of the beer in hands. All right, guys, Cheetah for the win. Here we go. All right, welcome back, guys. We are hunkered down now in the hot tent. I got my Ryan Hall going in the background, guys. So if you hear that, that's what that is. I will stress this: I do not watch any other local news or local weather. Everything I watch comes from Ryan Hall, and that's the way we'll continue. This guy is amazing. He will answer your questions. He's not a prick about it like most people are. And I'm gonna plug this in real quick. I don't know if you can hear the I don't know if you can hear the rain or not. There we go. All right, got you charging up there. Got to feel that wind coming, blowing in now. But so in here, I got my fan, which I need to turn that on because it's hot. It gets hot. This stove is amazing. There's a couple things about it that I don't like at all. Let me turn this down over. I do not like, there's a hole in the top of the stove itself. And, ooh, she's hot now. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Let me turn you. See how red that is? That's the pipe there. Ooh, that's hot. Try to turn this light. Yeah. It's hot. It's hot in here. But, the wind's starting to pick up now. Like I said, I don't know how long. I don't know how good this tent will be if the winds get really, really high. I'm going to be in here as long as possible. As long as possible. But I am starving. I want to get dinner going. If you didn't see what I made with my new knife I got, go check that out. It's on YouTube. It's up and running. But it's hot in here. It's really hot in here. But hang tight. Let me get you set up for that. Alright guys, so the food is done. It's still raining very hard here. But I don't know if you can see this. Oh yeah. Got my egg. Oh yeah. Cooked it all on that little stove. So now we're just waiting for the snow to come in. Alright, welcome back guys. And it is, the wind is getting super bad right now. We just got done eating. It is 9:14, which this is when they said it's supposed to be coming through our area where I'm at. The wind is terrible right now. The stove, my pipe, I'll put the pictures in somewhere to show how red the pipe was. It was cherry red and it was still cold in here. So I'm going to hang out just for a little bit longer, but man, I don't know. I got this thing down pretty good, but we'll see what happens. Oh my God. All right, guys, so it is 10:30. The wind is going absolutely batshit crazy outside right now. You probably can hear it. Here it comes. Yep. Anyway, it's blowing the stove around. Tell you what, for the first time being in this thing, it's not doing too bad. My beard is going crazy. First time in this thing, it's not doing too bad. Like I said, it's come down pretty good. I'll put the videos and the pictures just in this video also. But this is a 3-day leading up to the storm, so I'm going to sit out here until it's at least. Ugh, man, I hate that wind. At least until it starts to simmer down a bit, I guess. But it's not doing too bad. It's not leaking at all. I mean, I did go back, and here comes another big round of wind. I went back and did seal the seams and everything else, so that's helping a lot. There is a lot of snow. It's all frosted on the inside, which that's going to happen. It's a nylon tent, so that's going to happen. If it was canvas, it'd be a lot better. But this stove and everything's moving. But yeah, so bring it back in when I get a little bit closer, guys. Alright guys, well, the storm is getting way windier. The snow is not settling down. I do got my big guy with me tonight.
Hi.
Or at least for a little bit. This stove is amazing. I don't know, let's see if I can get the it's working great. But yeah, wind's still kicking. like they said it was going to. Snow is flying around here, but we're gonna hang out for a little bit longer until the snow stops and we're going in. But I'm very, very impressed with this tent. Great review. A little small, but great review. All right, guys, so back in the house. Ran out of wood in the Flatum tent with the stove. It did very well. The only thing I don't like on that stove, like I said, is there's a part on the top that that has a hole in it for, you know, to store stuff. I put actually a bolt in there. That way it didn't smoke. That way smoke did not come out of the top. And that did really good. So the tent was a little small for myself, but for what it would be used for, it did pretty damn good. Definitely go canvas instead of nylon next time. The inside, from how cold it got probably down with wind chill to, I want to say, I didn't look, but probably around, I would say probably -2, -3. And it was still warm in there. It was warm in there the whole time. So, yeah. Thumbs up for that. I'm extremely tired. I'm going to go hit the hay. But, as always for me, guys, stay at the ready. I'll see you on the next one.